protest against gender discrimination, cruelty, rape and violence against women and children. We now cross live to the march. Our SABC News reporter Bongani Gema is there.
Thank you very much. We are here at the Durban North Beach where the Amnesty International Durban is out today to distribute pamphlets and educate the public on the best possible response to matters of abuse and gender-based violence. And this is to commemorate Women's Day. As you know, that today is Women's Day. But I'm joined with me, the Deputy Chair of Amnesty International Durban, Coral Vincent, is going to tell us more. Ma'am, thank you very much for your time. Just tell us briefly the activity you are here today to do.
Amnesty International Durban always marks Women's Day every year, and in 2019 we decided to do something about gender-based violence, and so we met here and we handed out some leaflets. And then because of lockdown we didn't do anything in 2020, so 2021 we decided to redo our little flyer, and so we've made several flyers which have contained helpful information to assist people who've been abused. Gender-based violence is a scourge in our country, and we are so appalled by the rate of gender-based violence that we're concerned about it and we wish to do something about it. So that's why we're meeting today and handing out our flyers.
Now, off air you were telling me about your dissatisfaction the way that the country deals with the issue of gender-based violence.
Yes, the President has mentioned gender-based violence, but nothing is really done about it, and it increases and increases. And at this very moment, although the Bongani Gema has appointed a board to look at the backlog in DNA testing, they've only met once since 2020, and the backlog is 1.2 million samples, and that's a disgrace. And so what happens is that women who are abused are doubly affected, in that the cases are dropped because there's no DNA sampling available to confirm what has happened to them, and the perpetrators just go scot-free and go on perpetrating the violence against women.
Now, we know that Women's Day is commemorated nationally. We hope that the President will later in the day give a message. What do you hope will be in his message when it comes to issues of abuse and gender-based violence?
Well, I don't think that we commemorate this day. We mark it. It is not a day that we celebrate. It's a very important day, and our country have looked at the role of women in society, but they are not protecting women. And I think that he has to put in place some definite measures and implement them so that women are protected in a better way, and also the police stations and the district surgeon's offices are not suitable places to interview women who've been abused. They're shocked, and to have to come into a cold, where the police officers are not sympathetic, and they tell women just to go back to their homes, because often the perpetrators are family members or close friends of the family. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
Well, that was Coral Vincent, the chair of Amnesty International Durban, telling us their dissatisfaction when it comes to how the country deals with the issues of gender-based violence. She was also mentioning the backlogs that she says is in the different police stations. But for now, let's take it back to you in studio.